Welcome to my very first YouTube video where I'll be reviewing the Ritz Carlton located in Doha. And if you're thinking about staying here, you want to watch this video. I'll take you through the room that we stayed in, the food, the amenities, and all the details. Let's jump right in. So fun little game before we begin. You see that crystal chandelier over there. I want you to guess how many crystals there are in that chandelier and I will tell you the answer shortly. Now, coming onto the hotel lobby, it is seriously impressive. It's really bright, elegant with loads of marble and gold details, and that chandelier is absolutely huge. Apparently it's one of the biggest in the Middle East. So this hotel was built back in 2001, making it one of the older hotels in the city. At the time it was built, it was the tallest building, but now it probably looks very tiny in comparison to the rest of the buildings that make up the Doha skyline. I was told afterwards that it was recently renovated. So the first bit of information I was told was that it's the oldest hotel, one of the oldest hotels in Doha, but from the inside it didn't look it at all. And then I was told afterwards they renovated it just before the 2022 World Cup. So this chandelier has just over 2,000 crystals and it took 3 people to assemble it over a course of a week. Okay, so this is a room. It's not our room at the moment, but it's going to be our room soon. And this is the deluxe twin bed. They say twin bed, but it's only just one. I don't understand why. Maybe it's just the size, but it's a very big bed. You could probably occupy 2 adults, 2 kids in here. They've got this strange painting, which is just freestanding. Kind of dangerous if you've got kids, in my opinion, but you can probably put something there just to block them. AC is controlled by this panel next to your bed, which is pretty cool. You can switch, oh, that's the button to switch everything off. That's the AC button. You can switch that off. Then we switch on the lights. Yep, lights switch back on. We've got a TV directly in front of the bed, so you could just relax, lie down on the bed. The TV is quite good. It's got YouTube, internet TV, so you've got access to YouTube directly. When you sign into YouTube, it's fine. It brings up everything that you want it to. But then once you switch off the TV, it logs you out automatically, which is nice because sometimes if you forget, it would just automatically log you out. Old school phones, standard in 5-star hotels. Don't know why they do that. And this one's got quite a large sofa, nice to sit on, but we'll need a rolling bed in here. This one's a lot more spacious. Even though this is a deluxe room, we've got a deluxe room, but this one is probably just a different type of deluxe room. This, not entirely sure what this is. Alarm clock, speaker. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is a decent phone. Yeah, this one's decent. So this isn't in our room at the moment. Got a bit of artwork, and here's the minibar section. So what have we got? Gummies, peanut M&Ms, chocolate almonds. We've got a espresso machine here. And this is complimentary. Got some capsules, which they refill every day. Bottles of water, things that we then make use of. And in the fridge, I'm pretty sure that, oh, there is one missing. Probably have to let them know about that. And just a few empty cups if you want to take away. And then we've got the balcony, which I'm not entirely a huge fan of, to be honest. Make our way through. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. Well, not bad, but we don't have the greatest of views here. On the 6th floor, we've got much better views, which I probably want to take a video of before we leave. But anyways, going back in. What do we got in here? So, this is where your safe is. If you get one of these, got an iron in here, and your board, safe. What do we got in here? So we've got the direction, the Qibla direction, hairdryer, laundry stuff. And got a Quran and a prayer mat, which is nice. A couple of things here as well. There's just, yeah, disposable slippers. But yeah, this is the bathroom. So, one section for the toilet. We've got a Muslim shower there. And then this is the shower, which opens inwards. It's a pretty big shower. Nice size shower head. The pressure that this gives out is pretty insane. It's not painful, but I can imagine it's painful for kids because it's so strong. But you can control it, obviously. But at max power, that's a pretty strong shower. Pretty large sink. You've got 2 sides for hand towels and a pretty decent bath, to be honest. And yeah, we've got mirrors on either side. It's clean. The one that we had upstairs, actually, the tiles are discolored. So I'm not entirely sure how old this hotel is, but it can do with some upgrades, I guess. Do you know what? This hotel is actually amazing. Not amazing, but I would certainly recommend it. I wouldn't say, no, don't go here. The service is amazing. The food is amazing. If you get half board dinner, options are fantastic. Breakfast options are fantastic. But yeah, overall, all in all, so far my experience has been great. Herrera's probably disagreed slightly. She is slightly disappointed with the room that we've been given, but with this upgrade, I think it being slightly bigger, hopefully she'll be a bit more happy and the kids will have a bit more space to run around. If you're thinking about coming here, definitely consider it, shortlist it, and yeah. So the hotel has a couple of Amazon parrots just outside the Lagoon restaurant. And although it can seem quite cruel to have these parrots locked up in cages, just know that they are released on a daily basis so they can stretch their wings and fly around. Right, so the best part of this hotel had to be the food. The food here is absolutely amazing, but don't take my word for it. Right now, I'm on booking.com, and this isn't a plug for booking.com, but I have found this website to be useful to let you know how good the food is and specifically how good the breakfast is. So right now I'm on the Raffles Doha page, which is considered to be an unofficial 7-star hotel in Doha. It's meant to be amazing. I haven't stayed here myself. But if you scroll down just a little bit, you can see here it says very good breakfast. Now let's compare that to a couple of other hotels. So we've got the Mondrian Doha. We stayed here last time, actually, when we went to Qatar, and it is absolutely amazing. Highly recommend this hotel. The only bad thing about this is it isn't really that kid-friendly. It lacks a kids club, doesn't have a kids pool. But if you're a couple, highly recommend it. Here, we've got superb breakfast. So obviously that's better than very good. And then we have a look at Ritz Carlton, which has exceptional breakfast, and it really, really is exceptional. Back to the video of the food. This is the salad bar section. So they had different salads here on a daily basis, and it was all lovely. This is all just fresh fish and meat. You could choose exactly how you want it cooked, and they'll bring it out to you to perfection. I had the ribeye steak twice. This is the lamb, pulled lamb shoulder. And here's where the camera skills get a bit dodgy, so apologies, I'm still new to this. This beetroot hummus was absolutely lovely. I had it almost on a daily basis. We ended up getting half board on this occasion, but there were times where we wanted to go out for the evening, and so we asked the hotel reception if we could swap out dinner for lunch, and they were really accommodating. I don't know if that's something they do throughout the year or if it was less busy period that they were able to accommodate, but no harm in asking. I didn't try anything in the chafing dishes, unfortunately, but because there was so much variety, and this was a seafood day where you could just pick out whichever fish you wanted and they would be able to cook it for you fresh. Coming on to the desserts now, and again, these were exceptional. And this truly was the highlight for whenever we went for either lunch or dinner. The only bad thing is that we didn't have enough space in our belly to be able to try every single one of the desserts, and everything looked tempting to try. So I only limited myself to 2 desserts a day, which might seem a bit much, but I was on holiday, so it's all good. And think about the time and the effort that went into making these. They look absolutely stunning. I haven't seen desserts like this in a hotel before. And we did provide a little bit of feedback. Obviously, every single dessert looks tempting, so I wanted to taste every single one of them, but they were a bit too large. And I suppose it's more greediness more than anything else. But unfortunately, these are as small as it gets. But if you come to this hotel just for the desserts alone, I will not question you. In fact, I probably will end up going back to this hotel just for the desserts. So I picked up the fanciest looking desserts that were there. These both look extremely impressive. One is pistachio mousse on here.
Oh, look at Baba.
I'm going all in, man. No, I'm not all in, but I'm very, very full. All the food was lovely. And this is a hazelnut cake. Let's get stuck in. See what the inside of this one is like.
We have no.
That's the inside. This one here. Very nice. Let's give it a go. Day number 2. And now we're off to see some of the animals in this farm that they have, which is pretty cool. Nice little thing for kids to do. You see the animals? Let's check them out. Oh wow, there's quite a few of them. All right, buddy.
I'm scared.
And look at this guy. Both of these guys.
Feed it. To the babies.
This one's bare tall. It's just taking advantage. Anyways, it's a nice little feature for a hotel to have, especially for kids and animal lovers. And I'm pretty sure I had this guy for dinner because what I thought were lamb chops, apparently they were goat chops. How are you going to be beefing on a little goat?
Yeah, innit? I'm gonna do it.
Hey, man. I hate this smell. Hey.
No!
Get away. Get away. So this is the private beach with the Ritz Carlton. So you could get a buggy and it will take you directly here. So you don't have to walk here. It's slightly detached from the hotel, even though you can see the hotel is just there. It's okay. You don't have the nicest of views, just kind of opposite. Probably couldn't see this from the view from the balcony, but there is construction going on as you get closer. Maybe at night time when it's all lit up, but the buildings close up actually don't look as nice as they did at night time. Yeah, it's okay. It's got sand, water, sunbeds, a swing, all the things that you kind of expect from a beach, but nothing special. Right, coming on to other parts of the hotel. So as we make our way downstairs, there's another French restaurant here. This is Sale Meal. This isn't part of the half board. We've got Ritz Kids Club, which was excellent. My kids spent a lot of time here. And as we make our way outside, it's just outdoor seating for Sale Meal, but lovely palm trees, lovely scenery. And this is the way to the outdoor pool. For obvious reasons, I couldn't take any footage here. Making our way to the spa and the gym. And there's a separate section for women and for men's. There's also a men's salon. So if you forget to get your hair cut, you can always get it done there. Not sure about the cost. And this gentleman was showing me around. There's a few seats here to contemplate, a prayer area, which is really nice. Loads of lockers and loads of sinks and mirrors, which seems as if it went to waste, but nevertheless. Steam and sauna room. And this is the way to the gym. One of the best hotel gyms I've ever seen. It is just got everything that you'd expect in a proper leisure center gym. And here is where you can replenish after your session. And this gentleman was staring at me as if he wanted to murder me, so I blurred him out for my own good. Okay, so checking out of our hotel in Ritz Carlton. I was asked to give feedback, by the way. And she did ask me, how would I rate the hotel? How would you rate? Oh, wow, that's so low. That's unacceptable. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that finding.
6.5.
No. Initially, I'd said 7.5, but then I was like, actually, no, it's better than that. I think.
What?
It is better than that.
Oh my God, no, nobody listen to him.
The food is exceptional. The place in of itself is really nice.
Yeah. But it's old.
It is old, but they renovated it just before the World Cup. So
How? The pool's falling apart.
So this is the other.
Flooring
So that was
is
a feedback.
disgusting.
That was a feedback I did
I've got
give.
pictures of the flooring as well. Like the flooring is awful.
But yeah, no, the place is amazing. The lobby area is lovely. The people here are really helpful. It's the gym's amazing. Yeah, everything that you could ask for a hotel, these guys have got it. The only issue is the pool, which we've fed back on.